Well, good morning. I am at Rim Rock Recreation Trail here in Shawnee National Forest. I'm going to take a little hike this morning. I've got my map from the Forest Service printed out, and I've got some thoughts here on where I'm going to go. It looks like there's an upper trail and a lower trail, and it's supposed to be really beautiful, so I'm going to take you along on this little journey today. It's winter here. It's the beginning of December on a beautiful Saturday morning here, and it looks pretty peaceful. There's only a couple of other cars around here, so don't think there's going to be very many people out on the trail. Be a nice little time for some solitude, and should be some really beautiful views here. So come on along with me, and I'll see you on the other side of the intro. The trail itself is paved stone, so it's not hard to hike on at all. If it were wet, it could be a little slicker than what just a old gravel trail or a trail through the forest would be. But on a beautiful day like today, it's just a pleasant little hike. And then as you go through here, you just get some really nice views along the way. You're in the tree line, so the views are kind of obstructed for the most part. But every once in a while, you come to a clearing like this behind me, and you just get these absolutely amazing views. This is a great little trail if you want just a little nature walk. The rim trail part is only about 8/10 of a mile long. There's a little bit of an elevation gain, but not much. It's mostly flat, especially the first half of the trail that I did. They got these nice little park benches all over the place with these gorgeous views. Let me just the camera angle here, and you can kind of see I'm just looking right out here on the forest, and there's the trail. It's a nice little paved stone. It goes kind of uphill there. There's some oaks hanging on to their leaves still. Pretty in the sunshine, but everything else has pretty much lost its leaves, obviously, except for the evergreens. There's plenty of those around here. As I'm here, they're right down that little direction. If I zoom in, I don't know whether you can really see it. Kind of hard to see right down there, but there was a little wood bridge down there, and there's some steps from that actually down to the bottom of the cliffs, and you can hike along the bottom of the cliffs. They look gorgeous, but unfortunately they're closed right now because several of the steps are rotten and they've been broken through and all that, and so there's a sign saying they're repairing them. So maybe if you're hiking this in the future, you'll be able to see them. It looks absolutely gorgeous down there, though. The view from up at the top here is absolutely spectacular. If you're just looking for a nice little peaceful getaway, you're in the area, this is certainly it. It's a great one. While you're out here at Garden of the Gods, don't forget to stop by and see Sassy the Sasquatch. And stop by the outpost too and get some yummy food. Well, I'm at Garden of the Gods now, and this is a whole lot different touristy-wise compared to what, say, Rim Rock was, where I started off this morning. At Rim Rock, you didn't really see but just a couple of people. There were, I think, 3 cars in the parking lot, and I really only encountered one other person on the trail until I got back to the trailhead and saw a few people heading in. Here at Garden of the Gods, it's much different, though. The parking lot is pretty full. I went through the campground just for giggles to see what it was like, because I've never camped here, and that's on my bucket list to do someday. Campground's not full. I mean, it's wintertime. There's plenty of there's 12 primitive sites here that you could use, and there's only a couple of campers back there. So there's plenty of sites here as far as that. Most everybody uses this as a day use area. And as I take you out on the trail, you'll see why. It's just some stunning views, and it's really beautiful. So, but just be aware if you're wanting solitude and silence, and you being the only person around for a while, this isn't the place for that, but the views are definitely worth it. Well, it has been a great day here in Shawnee National Forest. I'm back at civilization now. The sun's going down, and it's been a long, really awesome day. I'm truly glad you went along with me today. Hey, we've seen some beautiful things, haven't we? Man, we saw Garden of the Gods and Rim Rock, and there's a lot more stuff that I saw today that I wasn't able to show you, so we'll definitely have to come back here. I checked out some Forest Service roads today too, and found some spots that I think will be great for dispersed camping. So we'll have some future camping trips here, definitely, that we'll come back to. Hey, do me a favor. If you found this video helpful, would you click that like button on here? That really helps YouTube know that this video is worthy of being shown to other people, and it helps more people discover me and get my adventures and how-to videos out there for other people to see as well. If you haven't subscribed, would you subscribe as well? And then be sure to click that bell so that you can be notified. And then, of course, one more thing. If you got a question or comment about anything that you saw in this video, or about Shawnee National Forest or hiking or whatever else, drop that comment down below, and I'll be glad to answer as best I can. I love interacting with everybody on this page. Hey, really glad you came along today. We'll definitely be back here again, and I'll see you in the next video.